This happened to me around 2 years ago. I was on vacation and visiting Japan. There were so many things to do, like visiting beautiful landscapes, trying out Japanese food, and even experiencing their amazing culture. Honestly, it was one of the best countries I've ever been to, until this happened. It was just another regular day, and I had planned to go out and explore some malls so I could get some shopping done. While I was heading out to the mall, I came across this ad that read, "Rent a girlfriend or rent a boyfriend." When I read it, I laughed at first. So I asked the guy passing by, and he told me that it was a real service. The only thing is, you can't have an intimate relationship with a rented person. I got really curious because I couldn't believe that such a service would even exist. So I decided to give it a try, and I rented a girlfriend for the day. I got a message on my phone from the rented girl, and she told me that she would meet me in a public park in about half an hour. So I agreed and I went to the park. Around 25 minutes later, the girl finally reached the park and called out my name. When I looked at her, I swear, she was really beautiful. I couldn't believe my eyes, and I thought that I was dreaming, but obviously I wasn't. She greeted me and introduced herself. For the sake of privacy, let's call her Akane. We exchanged a few words, and she asked me what I wanted to do with the entire day. So I just told her the truth, that I didn't believe the service was real. She smiled and assured me that she really would be my girlfriend for the entire day. She suggested that we could go and explore the city, and we could do multiple different activities, as I was just a tourist. I agreed, and we headed out. We went to the movies, played video games at the arcade, and we even had a wonderful dinner at night. She never left my side throughout the day, and honestly, I really liked her. Once the day was over, she asked me to drop her home, and I agreed. So I called a taxi, and we both got in. Once we reached her place, I thanked her for the experience and was just about to leave. Akane suddenly stopped me, and I asked her what had happened. She smiled and had a blush on her face, and she told me that she really liked me, and she'd never experienced this before. The truth was, I liked her as well. She asked me if I wanted to have coffee with her in her house. At first, I hesitated and asked her if this would create problems for her job as a rented girlfriend. She assured me and told me that the choice of dating a client after her job was her personal choice, and it had nothing to do with the job. As I already liked her, I didn't want to argue, so I agreed. Once I walked into her place, I smelled something. It was a disgusting stench, like rotting meat or something, but I wanted to be polite, so I just pretended like nothing happened. We sat on her couch and spoke for a while. Then suddenly, she placed her arm on my shoulder and gently told me that she needed to change her clothes and she would be back in 10 minutes. I was blushing and I agreed, and I thought I was gonna get lucky that night. Once she left the room, I tried ignoring that disgusting smell, but I couldn't. So I headed to the bathroom to freshen up. But once I opened the door of the bathroom, I saw something so terrifying that I still get nightmares about it to this day. There was a bathtub that was filled with the rotting corpses of young, dead men. I was in shock, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I started panicking and started to think what to do. I got out of the bathroom, and what I saw next made me realize that I was in the house of a psychotic woman. I saw Akane standing at the bottom of the stairs with a creepy smile, and she was holding a sharp knife covered in blood. She suddenly said, "I was your girlfriend for a day, but now you're gonna be my boyfriend forever." When I heard those words, a cold chill ran down my spine. She suddenly ran towards me and tried to stab me, but I quickly got out of the way and punched her. She fell to the ground and was knocked out cold. I ran out of the house, thinking that she might get up. So I quickly called the police, and they arrived in a few minutes. Luckily, Akane was still knocked out and she did not wake up. When I told the police what had happened, they were shocked as well. I quickly ended my vacation and went back home. It's been 2 years since that incident, and to this day, I can't even use dating apps, thinking that I might meet some girl who might be just like Akane.